These twisted taper candles, man, look at that. Hey everybody, welcome back to our channel, and today we are going through the top design elements that you can incorporate into your home this fall without going overly fall, you know, just like a subtle hint of fall. While you're here on the channel, I'd love for you guys to go ahead and subscribe down below. And while you're down there, you're gonna see a list of all of the different products that we're using in this video. Today, I went to Target to get the majority of the different products that we're gonna be using for our fall home design. And you can find a link to all of those down below. So you can start designing your home with me while you're watching this video. How much fun would that be? I'm super excited to do this with you guys today. And the first thing that we're gonna start off going through is one of my favorite things for fall this season to just make your home feel a little extra cozy. And that's using a gorgeous terracotta clay vase and putting some nice fall toned stems in it. And so today we are going to be using the terracotta clay pot from Target that is the Threshold brand. I absolutely love the ribbing in this clay pot. It just adds so much texture and warmth into your kitchen, because that's where we're going to be putting this one in our condo, and while not being too overly done. And then I love these stems because the stems have a little bit of a greenish tone to them, which I love having green foliage in my space, my home, because it makes a room feel fresh. It makes it feel alive. But with fall, you want your tones to be a little bit warmer, a little bit cozier. And so by having this purple velvety tone amplified in with the green, it's just a perfect marination of colors to make it feel just like fall. Cool trick that you can use if you want them to be in the exact spot that you want them to be in. You can just take a piece of foam, stick it in the bottom of your vase, and then stick your stems in the exact spot that you want them to be. This vase actually has enough ribbing and enough texture inside of it that I'm able to intertwine the different stems together to make sure that they stay where I want them to be. And these stems are designed to be very sprawling, which I love, because when you walk into the kitchen, it's the first thing you see. It is elaborate, it is big, it is bold without being too bold. Now that we have our vase completed with some beautiful fall stems in it, now we can move on to some candles. Everybody loves some candles. So the first thing that I want to note with these candles is I got the unscented twisted candles from Target. And I got the mixed color palette of the dark beige brown and the cream ivory, because I didn't want to have just all brown candles. I wanted to have the cream one to kind of break it up. By doing this, having the unscented candles, it's going to allow me to introduce another candle here in a little bit that actually has a scent to it. But the reason I wanted these to be unscented is because if you have too many smells happening in your house, it can feel overwhelming to your palate. And when guests come in and when you're in your own house, the last thing you want is to have a lot of different scents coming from candles. So we went with unscented because these are for design and aesthetic and keeping that fall experience in the kitchen, and not necessarily for the aroma of fall. So we're using black matte finished tapered candle holders, which ties in with the modern industrial design style of my condo. So I wanted to get that color because it just speaks to the overall feel of this space. And then we're going to insert the twisted candles into those and then stagger them on the kitchen counter. We don't want it to be uniform and straight across. We want to make sure that they're staggered with the tallest one in the center and the two smaller ones offset to each side. So make sure that you don't have that uniformity, but make sure you have a nice staggered approach. It's easy on the eyes. So now that we've lit those and we're enjoying the ambiance of our new kitchen, island that feels and looks like fall. Now we can move over to the dining room where we're going to introduce some scented candle. So in the dining room, I'm using this scented candle from Hearth and Hand that smells delicious. One of my favorite things to do when fall comes around is to switch out my candles to something that truly smells like fall, because scents play so much into how you feel, what your mood is, and that's why I wanted to use a warm apple cider candle from Hearth and Hand, because it smells scrumptious. It smells warm. It smells like the holidays. And it comes in this gorgeous glass green vase that sits beautifully on my dining table. So it matches the color palette that I have there. Having this green candle vase in the center is just stunning. It just really ties it all together. And so I want you to comment below and tell me how much you love this candle on a scale of 1 to 10, or if there's another one that you prefer in the Hearth and Hand line at Target, let me know that too, because I'm all about the fall candles and I'd love to know what your opinion is on the best fall candles that I can go pick up at Target. So comment below, let me know. Now let's move over to the living room to add a touch of fall there. We can't have the living room feeling left out, you know, guys? A very simple way that you can incorporate fall into your living room is by adding a nice throw blanket. Why? Because it speaks to, once again, the cozy vibe that we're trying to go for here, but like luxe cozy, okay? And this one is a nice plaid beige with cream plaid markings on it, and I am obsessed with it. It is just the right weight for the couch. It ties in with the color palette that I already have there, and it really just speaks to the essence of fall. And then you guys probably know, if you watched one of my previous How to Make Your Home Cozy for the Holidays videos, that I love having a 4K fireplace playing on my TV, because believe it or not, they don't let you have a fireplace in a condo complex. I know, crazy, right? This is a great workaround, because when you have a 4K fireplace, it still gets the little fire crackles in the air without having the actual fire burning in your condo. So that's always a nice touch to just have playing throughout the day and having that little undertone of warmth from fall. Hey, don't be stretching over there. He's getting a sneak peek into the video. Say hi. So thank you all so much for joining me today for this fall home design video. I hope you guys found these tips to be helpful. And once again, hit subscribe below so that you can get more home design recipes and all things gathering. And we also post a couple behind the scenes inside our daily life. So you'll get notified for all of those when you subscribe and hit the bell button at the top. So I will see you guys next week, and until then, bye.